Hey guys, how's it going? It's from here. I'm
Previously
sorry, what
on-
is a chess partner? Have they invented two-headed ogre for chess and I don't know? I assume she meant like I played against her as to train and stuff, but usually that's whoever is better is like the coach and whoever is worse is the student. It's can't really call it a partnership. Unless they did invent four-way chess. So maybe there is a 2v2 chess as well. Who knows? Shit game, no patches.
Did you ever meet Olivia Lynn?
Natalia, I met her a few times when I drank at the Hotel Jubilee before the prohibition, obviously.
Really?
Oh, she also frequented the theater. I don't blame her, but what I do blame her for is all the noise. She would drink a lot during the intermission and occasionally cause a bit of a scene.
I see.
Her name did pop up now and then in conversation with my fellow socialites. She was an accountant who dealt with a lot of creative types, including my director. She would have been fired if she wasn't so popular with her clients. She formed strong bonds with them over store cocktails. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Interesting.
Nonetheless, but that is a great shame. You should talk to Killian about her. I imagine he'd be on the suspect list. Killian loves a blonde, you know. I should know.
The right person on you are?
I'm blonde, wealthy, easy on the eye. I have no pants. I'm more than qualified for his affections.
Interesting.
This place must have been dull without me. What if anything have I missed?
So we have 2 more actions. We kinda know what drink she likes. So I guess let's just do the other 2.
Tell me about yourself.
Bartender, I thought you'd never ask. I'm an actress, author, a singer, budding radio host, etc., etc., etc.
Tell me about the radio show.
Ah, my favorite subject. I'm so glad you asked.
The radio is so new and exciting.
Precisely. I've already been on the air as a guest, but my new show will be a bit of a news, a bit of a gossip, and most of all, an advice column all of my own. I think I can teach my listeners a great deal about boys, taste, tact, and how to live with just a bit more extravagance. I've noticed the younger generation, well, younger than me, have lost the goal that defined them. I think this is me. Cat. I think this is just me. I'm a bit annoying. So I guess it fits.
Why is that?
That's a question for the scholars, those with minds sharper than mine. Although, if I were to guess, I'd say it has something to do with how quickly the culture advanced in the last 30 years. Obviously, I was a child, nay, an infant when the boom happened. From what I understand, there was such a sharp influx of money into Zara that we created an uneasy mix of industrial giants and lucky speculators flooding into the same social spaces as the established aristocrats. Killian's parents are one of that crowd, and they are as tasteless as they come. They have the money and power, but lack the graces, the decorum, the sense of permanence that they have.
We?
Well, figuratively speaking, Killian has the wealth of a sultan, but the demeanor of a grain store supervisor. Not that there's anything wrong with a grain store supervisor. All jobs are needed. Please do not be like this. Though that's just my opinion. You'll hear me expound on my views more eloquently on there next week.
Maybe. Aren't you risking a lot by being here?
Life's a risk, darling. Well, for some anyway. For me, not so much.
Are you sure about that?
That particular type of frown will give you some very deep wrinkles. If you must worry so, save your worry for your own problems, not other people. Look, I doubt this place will be discovered. Little does you know, I'm working for the fucking police. And if it is, well, imagine the press. Olivia Carmine, thrown in the slammer, locked up, prison for life. Gosh, that would be riots for my release.
Okay, Kupana, you are being that extreme.
Agreed. I doubt I'd give any more than a slap on the wrist. Horizontal stripes are unflattering for my finger than that black and white with Prussian blonde.
Right.
Heavens, would you look at the time? I should get going.
You're bad. Good night, Olivia.
We have 4 characters left to discuss with today. I think I'll keep this guy last. I don't like him. You know what? Let's bring in Vincent.
Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day of reading.
Evening, Mr. Floare.
They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. I don't know what I passed, but I'm sure the satisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I've met a fair few officers, and even detectives is picking it. We've been through this before.
Now let's make him a drink. And his favorite drink is Eastern Ruby. So
You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite.
Tell me about yourself.
Haven't I rambled on enough already?
No.
I am 56 years old. Okay, this guy doesn't look 56. I am 56 years old, so I was around when all the money started flying into Tsara. I was born in a little town that was swallowed up by the expanding city barters last year. He was living in Ilfov. But I feel like I'm being fun now. What do you want to know?
Do you have any family?
Me and Floare.
His wife's name is Flora. Floare. Her name is Flora Floare. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a namist. But Flora Floare. Maybe a little bit too much.
Never managed children, and now it's too late. But perhaps we can talk on this more when we know each other a little bit.
I'm here if you want to talk.
A name so nice, she took it twice. We already know his favorite drink, but let's go through this, just to make sure. Something classy with red wine, served over ice. Though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. Something classy with red wine? And the lemon, I love sucking on the lemon afterwards. Okay, dude, you need to chill. So, is this not his favorite drink? Am I crazy? I guess we'll see next time. Goodbye. And I guess let's call Peter.
Well. Look who's still open. In a world of road dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I fucking shitty my son.
You know what? Let's ask him what sort of drinks does he like. Maybe it's different than the one we have. Something pure like vodka. Coffee helps, keeps me sharp in the wee hours. Yeah, cold winter is his favorite. By the way, for when we make drinks, we have to take this and put it through all the things here. But there is also something chasing us. So if we mess up and it catches us, we basically fail the drink. If you can see that little thing following me.
We don't know anything about Natalia Reid. Natalia Reid is the name of the victim, by the way.
Shame about her accident.
Murder. Hitler. Murder.
Fine, murder then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd that she got iced.
Why is it odd?
She didn't seem like the victim type, you know?
The victim type? Really, Peter? Really?
She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my brother a few times too. Usually the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even Durand should put up one hell of a fight.
Really?
I reckon so. Kill from behind, right? We were stuck her probably, but they couldn't take her in a fight. The police, or whoever is holding your leash, should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating.
Who says I'm investigating people?
You're asking me a lot of questions. People with your background know better. While everyone got iced for asking a few questions.
Well, you're right.
Hey, if you got someone pulling your chin, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess.
Maybe.
Don't be coy. Ego intact, so I get it.
Alright. How's work these days?
Good. Although I'm being really careful if I talk to these days. Rusty's far development. You feel the same?
Sure.
I'll be straight with you when the time is right, but we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's stay things slow.
I do.
And it seems we have exhausted this character's conversation as well. Let's look a bit through the profiles. So they can have more favorites. I wonder if they have like a favorite drink that is low in alcohol, medium, and high. Because I see, for example, Olivia has 2. I see. Well, goodbye, Peter. Let's bring in this guy, sure. Before we start off, let's see him. So his other drink is unknown.
Bartender, we meet again?
That tends to happen if you visit.
I mean, that's a good point, Gilmore. Maybe they have favorites depending on the time of day. It's just that I see 3 bottles here. But not all of them have 3 options for drinks. Some of them have 1, some of them have 3.
Right,
What sort of drink do you like, Killian? I think that can get been drunk without it feeling like I'm drinking alcohol. So sugary drinks then? I love the light sugary stuff. I think your main punch fits the bill.
Let's try to make him a different drink. So we're looking for sugary, low in alcohol. He didn't like this. He was neutral about it. He liked this. This one was his favorite. Maybe Pirate Joy? But he said he liked minty, right? Maybe a copper bullet. It has mint in it. It's not that strong. 5%. You know what? Let's try it. He's gonna fucking hate it, isn't he?
Right now, a stiff breeze would bum me over. Going to drain it home while I still can.
Be safe.
It was literally one drink. I'm not sure he liked it. But we can check. Nope. Damn. Let's call the police guy over. This is the police character in our story.
Evening, barkeep.
Good evening.
I'm prepared to answer any of your questions.
Let's make him a drink first. Let's see what he likes. We have no idea what he likes. He likes something with coffee. Something with coffee. So he likes poison drip, but he likes coffee stuff. I'm thinking wake up call. Cause you know, call, cops, they get a call. And I can't remember if somebody else likes wake up call. These are basically the only two with coffee, right? So let's do wake up call. Okay. He's gonna love it. Told you.
Ah, perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions.
Go ahead. I wanna know who I'm working for.
Constable Hugo Mertens. That's all you need to know.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Armies?
I'm partial to pointless conversation and wasting my time.
You have no hobbies?
If I indulge this line of questioning, will it motivate you to trust me?
Yes.
Fine. I like building miniatures. And when I was younger, I collected model trains. Why the fuck am I not surprised?
Tell me more.
I'm a collector. What more is there to say? We all connect things, you connect useless information, while I connect the brain. You don't have them anymore before yet. I had to leave them back in Belgium. Or how he calls it, Belgia.
I imagine he says this on a very demeaning voice.
We knew how to eat out for a way.
Yes, and my fiancé hated it. All of those objects are with my palace now. Is that all?
I still have more questions.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
Let's see where we are, because I don't know where we are since I haven't checked. Do we need to do the day again? We don't. We can pick it up from where we left. I think we are here. So let's make him a drink. Let me check. We do know what his favorite is. It was this one, right? Wake up call. So let's make a wake up call.
Perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. I'm prepared to answer any of your question.
I wanna know what I'm working for.
Awesome, Hugo Mertens. That's all you need to know.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Hobbies?
I am partial to pointless conversation and wasting my time.
You have no hobbies?
If I indulge this line of questioning, will it motivate you to trust me?
Yes.
Fine, I like building miniatures, and when I was younger, I collected model paint.
Tell me more.
I'm a collector. What more is there to say? We all collect things, you collect useless information while I collect the paints. I don't have them anymore, before you ask. I had to leave them back in what we call Belgia.
Did you have a guinea finding it the real way?
Yes, and my fiancé hated it. All of those objects are in my palace now. Is that all?
I still have more questions.
Oh,
Fair enough. You have a fiancé?
indeed I do. And you need not look so surprised.
But I am surprised.
I do have a life outside of work, you know. The lines might sometimes blur, but I'm more than my job. Either way, my personal life is my business. Mind your own.
I'll note that down. Why are you doing the detective job?
Because those idiots. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovia Boulevard killer are all blonde women. He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's human lives at stake.
I didn't expect you to be so humble.
Well, we kinda wave goodbye to this guy. Actually, was there something else? I don't think so. No. So that's kind of it for this day. So let's see what we can do in our den. So blunt victims, lover boy. Can I connect any of these? Found a clue, broken heart killer. All of Bukovia's killer's victims have been blonde women, which Killian is known to have a preference for when it comes to dating. It's possible he turns to murder when he doesn't get his way. And this is, it has a little brain here, so I think this is for the motives. Let me see. Yeah. Question, are these the only suspect? I can't seem to turn the page. Clara said she seen Natalia speaking to Olivia, Alina, and Elliot at the Hotel Spire Lounge. I should ask all of them what they discussed with Natalia. Okay. The victim was killed through the injection. Okay. And this was left at the scene. Blunt victims. Peter Street Marts. Okay, let's go for one more day, but for now we do have a motive for a suspect. So maybe, who knows? I think we just need more information. She's in a bad mood. Also, someone said yesterday to look here. If it's day or night, this indicates their mood. So if it's thundery, she's in a bad mood. If it's sunny, she's in a good mood. Clara sits at the bar but can't look in the eye. She's quiet. You can tell that something's off.
You alright, Clara?
I don't want to sound paranoid, but someone is out there. Someone in danger.
What?
When I left off from the, I think it was chased. Footsteps were coming towards me fast, so I ran.
You are chased?
Maybe. I'll talk more about it later if you're interested. But for now,
Let's get a nice drink for her. Let's see, Clara. She only has one favorite. That's it, Copper Bullet. Literally nothing else. go. See? Alcohol, good. In a good mood. So let's see what we can ask her about. We can ask her about the drink that she likes, I guess. It doesn't really make that much sense since she has only one drink and we already know what it is, but... Something spiced. I love ginger ale in my drinks. I only ever drink upper bullets. It's a little weird. Always prefer the more manly drinks, though you probably guessed that looking at how scuffy I dress. Well, I didn't say that. Also, I didn't read it in her... But we can... we can cut this.
Can you tell me about what happened when you were chased?
Let me just give my thoughts straight. I'm not easily spooked, but I really feel like I was almost part of a real bad scene.
Take your time.
Well, when I left here on Wednesday, I saw someone across the street in an alley lighting a cigarette with a match. When I walked past them, I turned and saw them creeping up on me. When I gawked, they were trying to keep out of sight. I started walking faster, but they followed fast. I can't run with the best of them, but the Vukovia River is broad Dame's bad and inflated opinion of their Martian town. Seafood told me the best way to defend yourself is with your feet. When you can run, you should run. When I got home, I started to doubt whether it really happened. Was I being paranoid? And when I thought about contacting the police, I knew all the questions they'd ask. What were you doing out so late, little lady?
I heard you got into a fight with a criminal before.
Is that right, officer? Yeah, but that was way back before Prohibition.
Will it be the same person?
Maybe.
The allies were in Romania, lady. Yes. Why were you fighting?
He was some gun henchman type. He groped me while I was working at the bar. He begged me for another thing, but just threw threes up when he threatened me just because I owe some money. Well, if he's gonna choose violence, I'll choose violence too. I dragged him out by the collar and bumped him on the street.
Right.
I work down the road, so the risk is the same. If I don't work, I starve, so what option I got?
What did this person look like?
I didn't really see them. There aren't any lights in the alleyways, so all I really saw someone lighting the cigarette with a match. They didn't give off enough light to see who it was.
Not much to go on.
Every time someone lights up near me now, I break out in a cold sweat. Probably just paranoid.
Bill, be careful.
I guess that's the end of the conversation with Clara.
I better get back to work.
See you next time!
You know what? Let's call the priest over. Main punch, and he wants something else.
What sort of thing do you like, Elliot?
A well-made one. Do I need to be more specific?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yes, well, I suppose that leaves nothing. Also, hello, Shiba. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. In this lovely voice that doesn't break. I think the question that remains is, does pineapple belong on pizza? You cannot expect a bartender to produce quality drinks without those direction.
Exactly.
Something minty with soda. I like to feel fresh and awake after a tea.
Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy.
I have developed my constitution to it more on the in its life. We're out here playing the son of Wolf. This guy is playing Skyrim and raising his constitution. Alcohol sharpens my senses.
Really?
Indeed, and the link to take him off is reverence and substance. Now, not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite. Rich breath is essential.
I hate him. I hate this guy. I honestly hate him.
Just a one-off and a punch. Feminine drinks reduce melody music and encourage the production of black bile in the body, which makes one melancholic and, I believe, less virile too.
Fucking hate him.
Pouring vodka into food for use is always like a sophisticated gentleman wasting his time on people's battle with loose women and mannerless men. Some men are born for better things, and they deserve better things.
Noted.
What do you need from me?
Well, let's make him a drink. What did he say he liked? Something minty with soda. Wait, what did I press? Okay, something minty with soda. I mean, this is something minty with soda. But I don't know what his other one is. How could it be that he's a priest and he doesn't want an evening prayer? I want to give him a punch in the face. No. I want to give him a copper bullet because it's minty. But it's called evening prayer. He's the office worker? You know what, Shiba? I robbed you of a choice last time. I'm giving it to you now. Copper bullet. You're right, you're right, you're right.
then I'm glad. As long as the grass is green, I won't complain. What do you need from me?
Well, we don't really need anything from him at the moment, so let's just exit. He's just a douchebag, honestly.